Hello everyone, this is Saurav Kumar. Uh, I am a student of Ajinkya DY Patil University. So me and my faculty are done some research on climate change of India and how this climate change affect our India and the world. So in the first abstracts, as we know that in the current situation, the corona pandemic is our biggest enemy, and we also know that after pandemic and after corona, the second most biggest enemy of the world is climate change, and it's gonna happen. So so what we have to do for this? For this paper I am researching some other paper also, to find some detailed information and collective and some meaningful information from these papers and make some conclusions. So from the introduction, in introduction I'm gonna type the basic what I'm gonna do in this research paper and what are my goals to achieve. So, and these are the my literature survey. These are the papers. Some of the papers are the impact of climate change to 2030 geopolitical implication, and the impact of climate change to 2000 a commissioner search report, climate change and research, and many of these paper. I read that, I find some, find some and I summarize this in my research paper. After that, as I am a data analyst student, so basically I proposed an analysis of in sampling our population of the entries of carbon dioxide emission in the world. So we're gonna find the central limit carbon dioxide. So first of all, we find the population parameter, and after that we find the population variance, and after that we calculate the standard error, and after calculating the standard we find the confidence level, as it is now 95%, and from that confidence we find the critical value and margin of error, and from this all value we find the confidence interval, and the lower limit confidence interval is 361.29. And these are some visualization of future scopes and discussions. So in future scope I find that this climate change are gradually increase, and nobody is taking care or giving a action to or taking any action to stop this or to give some priority to this problem. From from this we have to know that we have to care, as we are the youth of the country and youth of the world. We have to think about it and we have to do something about it. So from my and after, in if this research paper done in the future time, I would done a research on the how climate change affect the irrigation or agriculture in our country. Hello. So next we gonna explain my data sets. So I collected this data set from data.world.in site. So this data set consists of the data from the year 1983 to 2008 of each month of the 11 of the 9 factor that affects the climate change or that can cause climate change. So first one is the multivariate INSO index. So it is a combination of various temperatures, just like altitude level, sea altitude level, rise of the water level, many things that can cause climate change. And the second one is the CO2 emission, the amount of CO2 released in our world in every month. The third one is the CH4 amount. Fourth one is the N2O gas, the nitrogen dioxide gas. The fifth one is the CFC11 gas. Sixth one is CFC12 gas, and seventh one is the total solar endurance. Is means the amount of solar radiation coming to our Earth. And fourth one is the aerosol amount, the amount of fog or solid particles in the air, that is known as aerosol. It also causes climate change. And last but not least, the temperature. So it is the main factor for the any climate change. So we're gonna talk about it and prepare some visualization in Google Data Studio. So we have done the visualization in Google Data Studio, thanks to Google's. And our data, as you know, that our data set consists the data of 1983 to 2008. So first of all, we take some dashboard, and just like these CO2, the greenhouse average temperature of the year in the greenhouse, and these amount are very high. As we seen in the 1983 data, these are gradually increased, not decreasing. So this is very important matter that we have to focus on. So these are, so first of all, we take this line chart and line plus combo plus bar chart to explain the emission of greenhouse gases. So as we see that these greenhouse gases and the emission of these gases are gradually increased. They are not decreasing, they are gradually increasing. This will cause the fastest depletion of ozone layer, and will also cause the rise in the temperature of our Earth, and which also cause the decreasing of glacier and increasing of water level, that causes flood. So from this we can conclude that if we increase these gases, we can create flood. So in the next visualization phase, we say take a line chart and draw the line of total solar endurance. As we saw that this solar endurance is also not linear, this is also increasing, decreasing, means the amount of solar radiation coming to our Earth is also increasing, decreasing. This will also happen to climate change. So, and this is the temperature of the various months of the year, and we know that the temperature of the January, February, March are gradually increasing and more as compared to the rest of the months. Means these are the time that when the pollution or climate change are more affecting. And last but not the least, the nitrogen oxide emission that causes the depletion of our oxygen layer. So these gases is also slightly increasing, not decreasing. So this will also cause climate change to our. So from this visualization, from this paper, from this data, what we gonna know? In conclusion, we get to know that from this data we are not creating or not saving the Earth. We are not creating or developing. We are going to die someday, and we are going to mass murdering because of this problem. So all of the youth, I want to tell all of the youth to focus on this problem and think about our Mother Earth and save our Mother Earth. Thank you.